No, nobody's dead, man. Nobody's dead. Yeah, I thought you might appreciate me showing off your artwork there a little bit. Very impressive. Let's see, what can we do tonight? There's so many different things in this game. I've added some new things to the stream as well. I've got a little a little bot that tells you what song's playing, some other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, got my little Super Luigi World. Yeah, you see that number? I know it's kind of small, but that's the real number. Let's see here. Look at this. Another thing I'm doing tonight is I am dual streaming. So I set up a Restream.io account, and this broadcast is going out on Twitch and on YouTube. So if anybody on YouTube happens to be there, I don't think anybody is yet, but if anybody's watching on YouTube, come check it out on Twitch. You can chat, participate. Just trying to get this out as much as possible. Yeah. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's see what shenanigans we can get into tonight. Hyper, do you have anything else you wanted to let me take a look at? Anything you've created? ZRK, my friend. I was just telling Hyper Phoenix if you have anything you've been working on that you'd like to share, feel free to throw it in the chat now. I'll pull it up and take a look at it. Just one thing I'd like to start doing at the start of streams, just anything people have been working on. Lustig Warden, heyo, I'll be programming and on my Heimer Live account in a little bit. Sounds like a plan. Everybody's coming at once. Perfect. Perfect. We're on tiled GMX. Okay. And just ignore the little music bot for now. I've got that muted while we look at some other things in this game. You stopped making the game look nice and started making the game fun to play. That's very important. Very, very important. And I think that's all too common in modern games, you know? Now that anybody can make a game look pretty, it's really easy to use visual candy to cover up non-existent gameplay, more or less. So this thing looks interesting, guys. Wonder how we do this. There's a curly anger because Unity is making you salty. There's only one answer to that. You close Unity, and you open up Game Maker Studio 2. Come on home, buddy. Can't keep letting it treat you that way. Yeah, PJ Salt. So I'm not actually going to make this thing. I'm just going to try and think through how we would make it if we had to, right? Because you could spend the next 2 hours getting this perfect, but I'm more interested in the concept here at the moment. So I guess you would have like let's see, how do they do this? It's kind of tricky. It looks like it's just constantly rolling. Maybe they have some kind of collision going on there. That's interesting. And then there's this thing. Do you guys remember this? Jumping on that and climbing. bubbling fire. Okay. But you're on YouTube? Okay. Just keep in mind, I do have the chat turned off there. But I appreciate you testing it out for me. Hey, J-Dog. How's it going, man? J-Dog, do you have any other cool stuff to show us? Any updates? Or are you still tracking along? Update later once you get tough thing done? Alright. Sounds like a plan, man. Enemy AI is what worries you? Yeah, that can definitely be kind of tricky. That's why I think it's important to start with just having enemies that are collision based. I still have a fair amount to learn about doing AI correctly. I'm gonna see if we can get something resembling this cape thing going. So let's think about this. I guess we need like a Luigi cape guy. But for now, I think I'm just going to make it the Racky cape that lets you fly, yeah. I'm gonna make it where Luigi doesn't need a cape. He doesn't need a cape. He just thinks happy thoughts. He just thinks happy thoughts, and off he goes. Let's see. Hyper Phoenix, do you mind if I share that in the chat with everybody else? Like I said, from now to like 8:15, 8:30, I'm considering the start of this stream show and tell time until I get warmed up. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I see no reason why we can't all subscribe to each other, right? It's a lot better than some of the junk that YouTube recommends. Let's think here. Is this, you're not home yet, can't show your progress? Hey. Again, I'll show it later. I just thought it might be cute for us to kind of have like circle time where we all come together and say, "Look what I made! Isn't it pretty?" And just have a moment together. J-Dog, you deserve it, man. You've been doing it for 1 week. And I just hope that shows you what you can accomplish if you just focus your effort into one specific thing. Do music production if you want to hear some chip tunes. Again, man, anything you want to share, throw it in there. For like at least the next 10 or 15 minutes, just load it up. It's totally fine. So what I'm going to do here is say, and this is going to be kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever set something like this up before. Object Big Luigi. And we're going to make this one have the right parent. We just wanted to be able to fly. We wanted to be able to fly up in the air. Long link that shall be memed. So let's do this. Let's say in a step event, we're going to try to say pretty much just something to the effect of if you're holding a key down for X number of seconds, then he'll change into the other Luigi, the one that can fly. So, okay. Where is it? If key down. Let's just try to think this through. And say if key down. Let's do D actually. Key down D. Thinking if we would want an alarm for this. Let's think about this. How to make something happen if you hold a key down for a certain amount of time. Anybody's able to come across something cool, something kind of an elegant solution for that, let me know. Trigger something after key is held down. Resolve of Dungeon Mans. Cool. And I will say, if you come up with something, just make sure it's kind of specific, like as far as like exactly where it would go on the object, what step it would go in, whether it would be a step event or you want to do it on a create event, whether you'd use code, what kind of drag and drop you'd want to use. We have just test in an input event. So when you say just test in an input event, what do you mean by that in GameMaker? Right, yeah. That's right. Key down. Greater than increased variable every frame. If variable equals 120 divided by 240, turn into. I can see that. I can see that working. I can see that working. I mean, my inclination is to do something with an alarm event in GameMaker. I'm just trying to see if there's a super easy way to do it that's not obvious. Right, yeah, and with the room speed, that's something that you can a lot of times do in an alarm event. Because you can pretty much say that, like say we were making an alarm here for this Luigi thing. We could say like, alarm 0 is like equal to room speed. Where's the, yeah, room speed times, you know, some variable of it. Apouigi. What could be the best way to do it? I mean, I like what Hyper Phoenix was starting there. I like the idea. I like the idea. Do you know how to add room transitions? Maybe like a fade. I do actually, yeah. I can get you started. What you want to do, you can change the room, but it's not pretty. Have you tried to implement a fade yet at all? So something like an in a step event, seconds passed. I guess the only thing I would say is, do you think that would matter if all of my rooms are running at the same speed? Let's see, now we have it's a simple. It's pretty simple. It can be kind of tricky to get it looking right. But what you would need to do is this: you want to create an object called Object Fade. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Zeok. See, that's actually a good point. So you're thinking more in terms of scalability. I was thinking more in terms of just somebody playing a 16-bit game that will run on anything. You see what I'm saying? I mean, if somebody's computer can't run my my little SNES export. But I see what you're saying. If you were trying to make something that was a little more involved, yeah, that's actually a really good consideration. But yeah, Lovesick, here's what we want to look at. If they were on their Pico 8. I was gonna say, if they're running on a Pico 8, then surely they have an alternative machine somewhere that they've probably built themselves. So create an object called Object Fade, and you're going to put that in the create event for it. And the reason that we're setting these variables is we want to have a start and end point for what constitutes being not faded at all and being fully faded. So if it's fully faded, it's 1. If it's not faded at all, then that's where you get that A. And the reason you set the depth to negative 99999 is so just future proofing anyway. If you had a ton of stuff in the room, your fade would be all the way in the front. Now, the draw event gets a little tricky. When I was going through the tutorial on this, it was kind of hard because this was based on GameMaker 1. So I had to do some changes because they don't have the same view system. Nerd, pimp, hybrid. Hola, my friend. We're bouncing around all over the place doing some different stuff. But right now I'm showing Lovesick Warden how to set up a fade. Now, Lovesick, I'm going to whisper you this stuff. Let me get this pulled up. I'm going to whisper it to you. Just because I don't want to clutter up the chat. But this is what would go in your, yeah, in your draw event. It's pretty big. And it's a draw event because what's happening is it's literally drawing a big black fade bar all over your screen and then just slowly changing it. And I would encourage you to really make sure you can go line by line, look up in a documentation and try to make sure you understand exactly what's going on. Because there's a lot of information there. It's pretty dense, especially if you're not used to this stuff, like me. There's one more thing you need. I'm trying to remember where it is. Well, that might be all you need. For some reason, I was thinking there was a script that I needed, but that might just be okay. Yeah, that might be all you need. Where was I at? So yeah, we're just gonna start throwing stuff at Luigi right now. Oh my god, my mom just gave me her credit card number and asked me to buy GameMaker Studio 2. Let's get some love for the J-Dog mama here, man. How about that? Hey Cian, welcome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you going to put your Frogger game out for us? I think you can put it up on itch.io. I don't know, maybe she's going to make you make some games for her. That's awesome, man. That really is awesome. Guess I didn't get big, like normal Big Luigi here yet. Let me get him in here. SPR Big Luigi. I don't know. I never had the trial, but I would imagine there's a place within the website where you just get a license, and then once you restart GameMaker, it should work just fine. Or if there's anything missing, it should automatically download it. That's my understanding anyway. I can answer that for him, Lovesick Warden. Yeah, it was. It absolutely was, and he's killing it. He's just absolutely killing it. I'm very curious if anybody can get to the 200,000 points for a copy of Game Maker Studio 2. I thought that might be a little bit too high, but then I thought, well, no, if somebody watches the stream for 3 months all the time, then they'll get there. So, let's see. Yeah, J-Dog, I'm not entirely sure, but once you find out, let me know. I mean, yeah, considering it's basically me saying, here's $100. I will get to 200,000 points. Tetanus. Man, if you hang around long enough to get 200,000 points, you deserve it. Just try not to gamble it all away. Oops. Oh, and yeah, another thing, Lovesick, I put all of your points on the other account. That's why they're not on this current one. That one hurts. That one hurts. That's like a whole week's worth of point, like 2 weeks worth of being in the stream. Oh well. Oh well. I do think the 75,000 one is attainable though. For people who desperately want to see me make like Barbie's magical shopping adventure or something. Can I make a game in Game Maker Studio and then port it back to GMS so I can make an EXE? Lovesick, with that one, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because I don't think there's any way. Well, I don't know. Because you have the project files. That's a good question. If you have all the project files, then surely you can get it back in there. Awesome, awesome, man. Yeah, these are not evenly spaced, so I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm just going to have to pull it in one big image and then manually change it. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's different stuff. You can maybe pick out some code, but there would be a lot of setup, I think. And are you're talking about the code to hold down a key after a key's held down for a certain amount of time? We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try doing it as an alarm event and see how that works, just to see if that's the easiest way. Oh, okay. Backport into GM1. How many points do you make a minute? Well, we can do some math. You earn 100 points for every 10 minutes. We subtract 1 0 from each. What are we left with? Remember the whole cancel out zeros thing? $100 minus 0 is still... But the thing is, I don't know if it gives you points for being here 9 minutes. I think you have to actually be here for 10 minutes to get your points. I don't think it prorates it. Like, otherwise there'd be people even heard, like, people would be in here with like 89.9 points or something like that. Well, the reason it's 3 months is I was thinking of my stream schedule. Which is currently 16 hours a week. Which on average is going to be... what, like 16 days a month, I think? I don't know if you get points while I'm offline. That would be a sneaky way to beat the system, though. Just leave your computer on all day, sitting in my chat while I'm offline. That would be a little suspicious. Okay. Just making sure, I was going to say. I don't know if I would disqualify somebody for that. Like, I would disqualify everybody beyond the first person, but the first person, I don't think I would. Is anybody willing to go to those lengths to make games? Hey. I can respect that. Should make a Discord? I'll probably set that up this weekend. It's really easy to get to the point where you've just got so much that you're trying to manage and keep tabs on. It's kind of the reason I don't have a Facebook or Instagram, whatever, yet. So you're good at making Discords. What goes into making a Discord anyway? I never realized that there was a development process for it. Just organization? Okay. I mean, honestly, if one of you guys set one up, I would throw the link down here. I just, during the week, I don't have hardly any time to do it. And I don't want to put something out unless it's going to be good, you know? I don't want to just throw it together in 2 or 3 minutes and say, hey, here's this thing that's got my name on it. It's pretty much just create an account and add a room. Yeah, I mean, I've got an account that I'm in multiple Discords. Like, there's a game dev Discord. Let me pull this up, see if I'm logged in. All right, create a server and invite your friends. Okay, everybody, throw your Discord name in the chat. Hey, Bix Plays, you're back. You have a question. What's up? I guess we have a Discord now. Cool. Cool. I'll just leave this as a total free-for-all for now. Let me turn off this voice. Looks like my voice is going into the Discord as well. I'm gonna mute and deafen myself for that right now. Cool. Alright, how about that? If any of you had already set something up, I hope I didn't step on your toes there. So I was following the GMS 2 shooter tutorial by Heartbeast. But the way he does it, it looks like he's using 16 by 15 assets, and I'm using 32 by 32. And it doesn't work. The jump is like instant up. You're wanting something more gradual. Okay? If you're wanting something more gradual, then what you need to do is make sure you have something to do with your vertical speed and your gravity turned on. So you don't need physics turned on, but you need gravity in your world turned on. So, and this is for Bix Plays, guys, in case you haven't seen it. We're just talking about what is causing this jump to look kind of strange. Krasenstein is now hosting me. Hey, man. Thanks. Rockster. Thanks for the host, my friend. Much appreciated. So, Bix, I'm trying to think Can you tell me more about the way he has it set up? You wanted to use your own implementation for Gravity so I can get the controls nice and tight, as it's an arcade game. Yeah, I mean, all I can say is if you're going off the rails, going off road from a tutorial, you're going to run into things like that. Sure. I'm really curious though. Can you send me like in the chat while I work on some of this Luigi stuff? Will you send either some screen caps or something into the chat? Just so I can take a look at it and see what might be going on. I'd have to look at it to know for sure. Of yours, whatever you're trying to do specifically. Because it could be something as simple as whatever your character is starting off of. Like not even the character itself, it could be the ground object or any number of things. Like there could be a collision happening that you don't even know about. Alright. Big Luigi. Let's throw him in there. Got all kinds of stuff open here. Center was all. And what I'm messing with Luigi right now, if any of you are just now joining, is I'm trying to find the simplest way to get if a button's held down, make this guy fly work. And we have a few ideas, but none of them have really grabbed my attention yet. Because I keep thinking there has to be a easier way. There's got to be some like event function, something like that. But we'll find it. We'll stumble upon it. We'll have fun on our way there. Where's he at? Big Luigi. And also, guys, whenever Bix shares some of this, feel free to weigh in on it as well. You think right about doing it in an alarm? Okay. Yeah, just also have to get that implemented. So if we have him there, we can just say that yeah, like a keyboard check. It's down. Okay. I think I can see this coming together now. It's starting to make sense. And you can see here I'm just grabbing some code for my step event so I don't have to rewrite things. Alright, so if I would suggest putting them up on Imager. It's a really easy way to get images online, then throw them into the chat with a link. Probably the best way. Okay. We'll just throw this together. Alarm 0 equals 10. Why not? Cut. Add event. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah. Okay, and this is your full event, am I right? This is everything you've got in your step event? Yeah, that pulled up just fine. I'm looking at it now. Could you also send me what you have for... you can paste this just in the chat. What you have in your create event, the code in the create event, as well as whatever code you have for the wall object. I'm very curious about what you have for the wall object. Oh wait. Here's a strange one. Maybe this isn't strange. Because the create event is in there and there's no wall code. Now in his tutorial, did he have the wall solid? Did he tell you to check the solid box on the wall or anything like that? We can actually kind of compare what you've got here to what I've got for Luigi. Move equals key left plus key right. HSP equals move speed. He didn't say solid as far as you know? Okay. ESP equals jump. I'm just making sure you don't have any obvious typos or something. I'll place meeting, X plus sign, HSP, Y, object, yeah. What objects do you have in the room? Do you just have a player object and a wall object and an enemy? plus equals HSP. Okay. Y plus VSP object wall. While not place meeting, y plus sign VSP object wall. And then VSP plus equals sign VSP 0. Well, the interesting thing is it looks like you've got this coded, and this is going to be kind of hard for you guys to see. But you've got this coded, so if your character is not touching the wall, then the vertical speed is equal to gravity. But the problem is, as soon as your character jumps, right? As soon as they jump, I feel like you just don't have enough code there, because as soon as he's not touching the wall, then that's immediately resetting the V-speed. There's no stepwise parameter really happening there. It's just immediately changing it. Because if you look at what I have for Luigi here, the way he interacts with gravity is a little bit different. This code right here is a bit different from what you have. Oh, he did? Really? Huh. Well, he does have this weird y plus grav thing going on. So yeah, I went through that tutorial sometime back. Didn't he do that so you could wall jump? Okay. Yeah, if he made it like that, then that's why it's coded that way. Because I was gonna say it's very strange to me, like just looking at it, unless he was wanting to put in that kind of functionality. But I'm pretty sure that line is what's throwing you off. The rest of it looks fine to me. The rest of it looks totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, Zeog, that's a good point. Thanks for weighing in on that. That's what I would guess too. Aurora, and again, it's 4 a.m. and the deafening noise of singing birds is hammering against my window, and I'm on watching you again. The birds are my little friends, beckoning you to rejoin us. Okay, if alarm 0 goes off, then change instance. We're going to change him to... We're going to make like object fly Luigi. Okay. What a trooper though, man. Joining me at 4 in the morning. Coming to hang out with some Southern American I always thought that was funny that there's South America and then there's the South in America, and how big of a distinction that is. Where is he? Where's Fly? Okay. Parent. I guess I can make the parent be this one. This one will be kind of tricky. This is going to create some very funny things. So we can say if either of these keys come up, yeah, if like A or D come up, then change back. I feel like I have some kind of epic music going here. I thought this was the chill beat. Heiner, hey. I guess we have a Discord now. If you guys want to join it, I'll have to remember to add it in there. Up. And key up. Key up Big Luigi. Okay. Need to do some different things with him. We need to create here to change his gravity. Be back, going to play some League. Hey Zeok, at some point, if we have any other League Legends players in here, on Thursday evenings probably, well I say evenings, but it could be any time. I was probably going to start doing some ARAM games with people. Bix, what I think you should do with what I pasted in chat is save the code that you already have, but then replace that gravity section with something like the code I sent you. And barring that, go look at, let me get it for you. Game Maker. Let me find it. Yeah, barring that, look at Sean Spalding. Let's see, at what point should I stop working on my Zelda and move on to a new project? Man, I think that you should stop it when you want to do something else. Because one thing I've found is work on a project until you start to stretch. But don't work on a project until the point where you're just sitting there learning nothing, trying to solve something that's above your level. So work on it until you get to the point where you totally can't do anything. And then once you get some more experience on some other projects, go back to it, and it'll probably seem easy to you then, easier than you think. Crisis Side, look now, look, man. We aren't all Iron Men like you. You're like the prisoner of war that's trapped down in the bunker, who's been hammering it out for like 210 days now, I think, something like that. But really, J-Dog does have J-Dog is like the current trendsetter, I think, to just... He took his Frogger game, and he just polished it, and polished it, and polished it, and polished it. Lost Count just opened up Twitch really early in the morning, increment the day by 1, and hit start stream. Oh, I just got PM'd, I think. No, it's not a PM. Game Maker 8. That's going way back. Does this look familiar at all? Anything I'm doing here? I'm gonna see if I just broke Luigi here. It's loading up. So you remember the old Octoroks from Zelda? No clue how to make them move randomly and then shoot when they see you. Well, don't make it random. Just make it seem like it's random. Oh, got a big bug splat. Not set before reading it. Okay. Gotcha. I gotcha, Game Maker. Where was it? Xcode. Oh, forgot to put this in here. Okay. Alright. Not really much. Never used Game Maker Studio. Started using Game Maker 4.2. Been using ever since. Stuck with you, mate. Never upgraded anything better. Well, my friend, I give you the hipster award of the chat. If it works for you. We're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed here using the newest thing. Gonna mute this music a little bit. I'm trying to pronounce your name. Is it like Nerd with Paddle? Like, is it with a paddle? Like an Atari paddle? Is that what you're referring to? The little rotating ones, remember? Like with Pong? Sweet. Oh, what am I forgetting to set? The move speed is not set before reading it. Huh. I wonder if I accidentally deleted something while looking at this code. Maybe. Well, hey, Nerd, thanks for stopping by, Double Nerd. Hey, man, thanks for the follow. Nerd with Paddle, you rock, buddy. That almost has us at 100, I think. It's really close to 100 followers. What did I miss here? Did I delete something on accident? I feel like I deleted something. Wow. That's incredible, guys. I could not have gotten this without you. Unbelievable. Yeah, that bot is my pet. That's my only companion. Sometimes. Did I delete? Did I delete something from you, Luigi? Womp. Yes. I'll give a dad joke 50 points. So doesn't keyboard check when you're pressing that key? Why do you have it create event? Oh, buddy, I think that's exactly what I did wrong. I think that's exactly what I did wrong. Let me look. Yeah, do I have that in the create event? Yep, I meant that to be in step. Sorry, forgive me. Forgive me. But here's the issue. Here's why. Okay, here's my logic. The reason I have it in create is I'm trying to set an alarm. If I have it in step, then what's going to happen is it's going to keep resetting that alarm constantly. See what I mean? I mean, let's just put it in a step event and see what happens. We can break it. You know that in order to set the alarm with that in create event, you got to be holding the key. Now, when you say holding the key, what do you mean by holding the key? Oh, you mean that... For some reason, I was thinking of, like, a quest. Like Adventure, you know, the old Atari game, where you have the little key and your square can pick it up. I started doing this stuff about 3.5 weeks ago, I think. There's our turtle from late last night. You can tell we got into some nonsense with our deal with it turtle right there. Found a little something on Reddit. The alarm's just designed to make it where... Here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it where if you hold down A or D for like 2 seconds, we want the instance of Luigi to change to another one with his arms out. And that instance will have different properties that let him fly, basically. So it's just a question of saying, if the key is held down for a couple seconds, then change the instance, make him go up in the air. Blah, blah. I haven't personally done something yet with that. Dude, Bix plays, not sure what's going on. Can't get the adding to VSP to work. Yeah, I see what you're saying, North Paddle. I do. If this was off stream, it would not be a multiple object kind of thing. Yeah, I really don't want to rewrite everything, but you might have to. I mean, Bix, honestly, everything from your horizontal and vertical collision looked great. It just seemed like there was something with that gravity that you had implemented that seemed to be a little bit off. Yeah, man, everything except for the sprites. All the sprite images are pulled from the internet. But other than that, everything else I've put together. You down. Just thinking it through, thinking it through. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous, guys. It's the first time I've been on stream with a resident game maker expert. What I lack in experience, I make up for it in enthusiasm. You can see if you can help with a few things if you want, or I can do it myself so you can learn. I mean, honestly, nerd, the way I look at it. Whoops, what did I click? Clicked on some ad. On stream, it's going to be hard for me to learn pretty much anything anyway. The stream is more of just a thought exercise and trying to help people work through things. Like, if anything, I would say maybe you could take a look at this screen cap that Bix shared with us and see if anything jumps out to you about why his character is doing some really strange things. My take on it is that it's something to do with his gravity. It's not necessarily the gravity, but in the code snippet that has his gravity, because the horizontal and vertical collision stuff looks good, the movement stuff looks right, but there's something with that gravity section that seems really off. Yeah, don't be afraid to rewrite your code. It's the best way to learn in general. Yep. That's another thing, guys. On the weekend, that's when I would say I'm able to do my best learning. Just sit and grind it out. See what's happening. I think Bix said that it's just kind of spontaneously jumping up, and it just seemed to me like it's because of the way he's got that place meeting code set up. It's like as soon as it's no longer touching the ground, it just immediately teleports. But I feel like there needs to be like a less than VSP parameter. He can explain it a little better than me, probably. Zero change instance. Oops, we don't want to kill him. Okay. Let's look at this. Once you run your game, is there a way to maximize it? It's really tiny. The reason it's tiny is because you're running it based off of the SNES or NES resolution. You need to actually go in here and either change the display size, or there might be a way in Game Maker, now that I think about it, to play it full screen. I'm trying to remember. But when I've done it in the past, I just actually go and change my room size and just make sure you scale it proportionally. There are also settings, like if you go down to the main options, I think you can enable it to be full screen, or you can check allow player to resize window. That's what it was. So if you check that, and I think these options are available in the free version, but that's where you should be able to accomplish that. To get any height on the jump, you have to crank up your jump speed. I wonder if you forgot a decimal on your gravity or something. It's like, imagine if you set the gravity to like a black hole. Just think how hard you'd have to jump to get off the ground. Yeah, you go down to just the main settings down here. Yeah, my head probably blocked it, sorry. Yeah, but yeah, underneath my head at the bottom of your resource tree. Let me drag this out for you. Right there. Take a Louis. Key up. Maybe I need to key up as well. Key up. I think that's what I want. A. Now you got no movement or jumps. Keep trying, man. Keep trying. Try running it with just one piece of code at a time. Test your vertical collision. Test your horizontal collision. No movement or jumps. And another thing is your little character. This is one thing I've noticed. Sometimes your little character can get trapped like this. And if your collision mask is off, then it can make it where you're just basically in quicksand. You have to make sure that they aren't in any kind of solid object like that. Someone tell me what I should make. 2D platformer, 3D parkour platformer, 3D FPS, 3D FPS parkour game. If you've never made a 2D platformer, I think you should start with a 2D platformer, personally. Catalyst Creations, MMORPG. Have I seen you around here, buddy? What brings you down down our dusty trail, Mr. Catalyst Creations? Okay. Yeah, compile, send it, sure. So, actually, now that I think about it, with what Mr. Paddle was saying, he's kind of right in that having all these extra objects. Graystill, hey, welcome, welcome. Oh, okay, okay. Sweet. I'm glad you're here. Rainbow Yoshi? I can show you Rainbow Yoshi really quickly. Because I'm afraid what I'm going to have to do if I want to take some of my Luigi experimentation any farther is actually implement a state machine and make it where I have a player object and he changes based on different things happening in the game. It's all good. I've got to show it to you now, though. Now that you've mentioned it. Oh. Oh, I always forget to do that. You have to change your camera if you're going to use a different object. I did nothing of the sort. I'm just a feeble man with 10 fingers and a keyboard. Man, Crash saying that makes me want to do some Type Racer. I'm sleepy though. I think I see what the code is doing from that picture. When you press jump, you go flying in the air. Are you talking about the code that that Bix sent? Yeah, this little Yoshi came about because we were gonna make Yoshi ride Mario and turn Mario basically into a wheel. So I just tracked down and implemented this kind of rave Yoshi mechanic. Rave Yoshi. Krasenstein gets 50 points for that little dad joke, whether he intended it or not. I used the code in GameMaker 8, and that's what happens. There's other ways of adding gravity, jumping, and other things to the game. Star music? Hey, if you guys have sound effects, add them to the spreadsheet down below. I'm not going to guarantee that I'll be able to use them, but if they're there, then at least there's a possibility. You're making sound effects with microphone in your mouth. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it for a second. Okay. Run to Wawa for some milkshakes. Now, we do not have Wawa around here. You want a milkshake? Well, wait. You put gravity less than 10? Did you put gravity or VSP less than 10? There's a big difference. Bix, the only other thing I can think of is this. Can you like upload your whole project to Google Drive or something and get a shareable link? That's the only other thing I can think of. That way I can pull it up and maybe play with it a little bit. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. If you send it to me, then I can look at it at the very start of the stream tomorrow. Heiner, I got 80 lines of code in my step event. Not a lot, but still a lot. Yeah, and Heiner, that's another thing about what I'm talking about with the state machines. If you have to account for your player object being in different states, like whether he's swimming or big or has a cape or has a fire or things like that. If you don't use states to delineate that, then your step event will become this enormous if-then statement. You do have a state machine? Good. That's the right way to do it. If there's a way to see how many lines of code a whole GMS project has. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if they just do it offhand, but maybe. Just where it's all stored in different files, I'm not sure. Well, now Hyper, I hope you understand that I was essentially just putting streamers there. Now, how often are you streaming? You want me to add you on there? I'll add you. I'll add you guys. You're going on there. TM. Okay. No problem. I don't want anybody to be left out. I added you guys anyway. I appreciate you hanging out in the early days. Don't want to overshadow anybody. We need a falling animation. SPR Big Luigi Fall. Idle, moving, and attack state. Good habit to get into, my friend. Big Luigi jump. Yeah, what about death? Big Luigi Fall. Auto trim. Cool. Rodeska! Thanks for the host. Hi everybody from Rodeska's stream. I'm not going to promise you any kind of majestic 3D art like that that young man, but I'll do the best I can. Hyper Phoenix is hosting me, man. Hosted everywhere. Hosted everywhere, almost 100 followers. I've got 99 followers, and I'm just missing one, right? 63 hours in your Frogger game? Man, this is going to be your magnum opus. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the host hanging out. There's his fall. Let's get his jump. What time is it your way, my friend? Is it like 9 in the morning or something where you're at? Jump. $10 p.m.? Oh, okay. Yeah, Rodeska, for some reason I was thinking you were on the other side of the globe. I don't know why. You have an exotic name. See. $10 p.m., 11 p.m. Okay. See, you guys are like an hour ahead of me. Yeah, I need to make a poll or something and see what start time you guys would prefer. Like, is 8 p.m. Central working for you guys? Or like if I did 9 p.m., would that be better? Or 7 p.m.? I'm open to adjusting it down the road. This is just sort of working out for me for now. 24/7. You just want me to die? Just I'll just sit here and make Frogger 168 hours a week. Nothing else for the rest of my life. Okay with any time? Alright. Whatever is perfect for me, I have no life. Hey, you want to talk about having no life? All right, I got to take the music off for this. I bought a car last year when I bought my house. I bought it in August, and in a year I've driven 5,000 miles. Minimum for slots is 100, by the way. And I work from home. I pretty much only leave the house to go to Walmart every 2 weeks. That's it. And I live in a really small town in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee. So I think having no life is awesome, personally. It's my style. I don't know. I like it. And also, for those of you who don't know, I need to add this as a command so you guys can know. I told these guys how Walmart's all we've got, man. There's nothing else here. There's nothing else in the city. I misspelled the word tetanus when I made it to the regional spelling bee. Made it past the high school, made it past the county, and then I get to regional spelling bee, and the guy says, "All right, young man, your word is tetanus." Okay, and I just thought in my head, well, sir, with the way you pronounced it, Tetnis. But of course, we know it is Tetanus. I'll never forget that. Alright, yeah, Bix, I'm going to save this, and at the very start of the stream tomorrow, we'll debug it. Just bookmarking it. But hopefully, in the meantime, you might be able to figure it out. But if you can't, we'll look at it on stream. You can send pictures. Are you guys just trying to trigger the bot? You got to be careful with the bot. Like I'm not particularly easy offended, but that bot at any moment could drop the banhammer and you guys could be silenced for like 3,000 years. I just can't help it. I want to call you Mr. Paddle or like Sir Paddle because I feel like you've got over a decade in Game Maker experience. Let's see, a lady came up to you during a retail job and asked where you sold light bulbs. Told her they were in the C section. She got upset because she thought you were cracking a joke. Mr. Sir Paddle, yes, with a monocle. Big Luigi jump. Mr. Sir Paddle the 19th. How do you create a grid-based movement system? Well, that should be pretty easy. If you just leave the, if you just leave it gridlocked, and you have your sprite be the same size as your grid. Another thing that you may be referencing, as far as I'm guessing, maybe your enemies, is you can go into paths. And like for me, what I've got right here is I've got a path for the piranha. And you can just draw in your grid room where you want your little objects to go. Is that what you're talking about, Heiner? So, oh man, you want C section. You just can't win in retail, honestly. I don't think that's entirely your fault. I do not think that's your fault at all. More for the player? Okay, Heiner, if you want it to be just for the player, then the command that you want to be looking at is this. Let me find it. Okay. So I'm just going to jump in here in Dead Luigi. And what we'd want to use here is what's known as jump to. So if you want this person to have grid-based movement, I'm trying to think of a game where I've already done this. I know I've already done this in a game. Tetris. I think I did it in Tetris. Yeah, let me pull up Tetris. And bear in mind, guys, that I was just being silly and I asked chat for a background for my Tetris game and nobody gave me one. So I ended up putting Trump as the background. So it's just slowly stacking the wall. And at the time, I didn't even think of the Russia connection. Well, okay, there's multiple ways to make grid-based movement. Hey man, feel free, literally, if somebody asks a question, totally feel free to weigh in and and let them know. Let me find it though. So this should be pretty easy to see. I've got a 32 pixel by 32 pixel grid. And this is all in drag and drop. But if you look at what it's saying if there's no object at this coordinate, then jump to it. And I've got relative movement checked. You want to see Tetanus run? Alright. Oh, move and snap to the grid. What's do you know what the command for snap to the grid is? Is that like I can't even remember what that one is. I can't remember. All right. Does it? Just 1 second, guys. Pulling something up here. Mother Russia. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Yeah, I know. What ended up happening was I broke it when I was working on it. It was toward the tail end of me working on that. I guess we have a Discord now. People were asking for it, so here it is. Oh, the bane of my existence, that word. Alright, let's get back into Luigi, see what he's up to. Had a really funny bug version of Tetris that's so buggy that I showed it to a friend and I laughed so hard just watching you mess things up. Honestly, Mr. Paddle, I think you are getting to the very essence of what I personally think makes my stream funny and enjoyable to hang out. Because you never know what's going to happen. Of course I want to see it. Whatever way, best way you can think to show it, whatever you want to do. Do you have a YouTube video or anything? Just waiting on this to load. I want to make sure. I never showed your game. Oh no. Wait, just remember, guys. I'm gonna start doing like early on show and tell, so that way I can make sure everybody gets time and attention. So if you can get here like right when I start the stream, we can do like We can all sit on the carpet and cross our legs and be like little kindergarten kids doing show and tell. It'll be cute. Let's get this guy some music. One sec. That's awesome, man. It really is. Yeah, Heiner made it. Heiner made it. Are you sitting on Discord? Gotcha, gotcha. Are you sure people will be interested in a green elf with a wooden sword? I'm gonna have to look at your Minesweeper thing off stream. I'll have to run it through some scanning. Not that I don't trust you. I've just had people send me some really horrific EXEs before. If it passes the test tonight, I'll play it tomorrow. By the time Thursday rolls around, I'm much more content making it more of a grab bag kind of stream anyway. So I can do all kinds of silly stuff. We can play some. We can maybe play some League of Legends ARAM if we have 5 people around. You guys just want me to risk it? I mean... I mean... Whatever. I mean, I have 100 followers now, right? You guys can witch hunt him if he sends me something horrific, right? I'm double clicking it. I'm going for it. All right, let me see if I can get this going. Let me see if I can get this game capture. Too late. Too late. I'm going for it. I'm gonna check out this Minesweeper. Alright, folks. So, Mr. Paddle, you gotta tell me the controls here. Got some epic music going. Is it just right click to flag it? J-Dog, this is Minesweeper. Like my Pac-Man game was Pac-Man, remember? One, two, three. Oh, you have a timer. Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a timer. 2, okay. boys. There it is. That was the good one. That was a good one right there. That was a good one. That one will be kind of tricky. I'm trying to break it. I'm like clicking all over the place. In order to finish, you gotta flag all bombs. Oh man. I'm sorry this is taking me so long. I've not played Minesweeper very much. Restart and just set it to one bomb. There's one. Okay. You might win if you... Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I've just got... I don't want to forget my other ones. Alright. See, I can't flag everything. I only have a limited number of flags. Oh, wait. Wait. It goes negative. I got negative flags. What? I was just colonizing. I was so close. That's cool. That's cool, man. Bug fixing live on stream. See, look, these slots are rigged, man. It's not even... It doesn't matter if it's your stream or not. I will see jokes on him because I use drag and drop. Ha 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 ha. And I have no clue how to program very well. Ha 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 ha. Let's hide the Russia hat. Oh, I forgot to change it back again. Keep forgetting. An online game, you say? When I hear online game, this is what my inner teenager does. '97. If we're playing ARAM, do you guys want to play? I mean, do we have 5 people that even play League? It'd be me, Crass, and there was one other guy, Zeok. It'd be like me, Crass, Zeok. Never played Want Me To, Dad. Hey, yeah, sure. You'll need to get leveled up just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. All right, Bix. Yeah. Tomorrow, the very first thing we'll do is try to get Bix's project working and see where it went wrong. It might be a little typo or something. Yeah, I mean, totally, guys. Feel free. We need to cherish the fact that this chat is not spamming through. Because if this chat ever gets to the point where there's like 50, 75 people, it's going to lose the feel it has. So just cherish the moment while it's an infant, and you can actually share things and people can read them. Get this up. You know, it's kind of like this for me.
Your music won't skip a beat. No ads.
What is this? YouTube Red. That's true. That's true. I always want to come in earlier there. I feel like it should already be like sometimes you want to go. Now, wait a minute, J-Dog. I was wondering, maybe in the show, maybe in the actual Cheers intro, they shorten it for the TV show. Totally joking about League. You haven't touched it since you started development. Crass, if you ever decide or you ever feel like unmotivated for like 5 or 6 days in a row and you can't work on Nightfall, consider me your suicide hotline, and just let me know, and I'll make a trip up to Philly. And I will motivate you to get that game done. Not that you need it, but I'm just saying I'm not too far away from you. You need that last little push. I'm here for you, buddy. PoE, Path of Exile. Yeah, I love Path of Exile. I don't even know. I don't even know where the show version is. Let's see. You said you're how close to Philly? $24,000 by 9,800. All right. Not bad. Oh, did it? Hey, I'll fly. I'll jump in a plane, man. Your life is like the embodiment of passion. It's not my exact address. Look, I'm pretty easy to find anyway. Trust me. Honestly, if anybody wants to come find me here, that's fine. I'm in the middle of nowhere out here. Like, I'm telling you, this is... No way, dude, not even the slightest. I'm just some dude without a job that needs to create a living for his family. But that, man, that is... I don't know. Just your story inspires the hell out of me. That's all I can say. And all we've got is Walmart. That's it. I leave the house 2 times a month to go to Walmart. Where else should I go? Honestly, should I drive like... Should I drive like an hour away? What would you do? What would you do if you were me? Did I not? I thought I changed that. Whoops. Try and find a route to Michigan from your city. Order pizza. They don't even deliver pizza where I'm at. Well, I can tell you, I have no idea where you are in Michigan, by the way. You're probably like somewhere right across the border. We have a Pizza Hut. That's it. We have a Pizza Hut that is pickup only. He's getting it, man. Oh, man. Y'all need pizzas. I don't know. I know it might be painful for some of you more experienced guys, but I get a huge kick out of trying stuff and breaking it, almost obviously. Domino's holds a special place in my heart from when they remade the recipe and apologized to all of America with nationally televised advertisements. Yeah, we let our pizza suck after we got rid of our delivery guarantee. We're sorry. We made it better now. Will you forgive us? Man, this turtle... You could take this turtle and drop him back into any single year in the 90s, and he would be the coolest guy in the room. What a beast. Yeah, that link didn't work for some reason. It's missing something from it. Bear in mind that their links are case sensitive for whatever comes. Oh, I forgot to change this collision. This is such an easy mistake to make when you're new. You want to change this to be middle center. Huh. Yeah, that's strange. I don't know why that's... What we got here? I'm gonna try my best to do this. Yuri Souza, Texas. Welcome. Thanks for following. You rock. I'm guessing that you are a sousaphone player, perhaps. I don't know. I was a sousaphone player. Yeah, I did see it. I like the RG. What if I just claim it? I just claim it as Rockzom Games. Oh, and yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube, I was saying this earlier, but I don't care if you say subscribe to me after we get to 100 followers or 100 subscribers, but I need 100 subscribers to get a custom channel name. So if you wouldn't mind helping me out with that, I really appreciate it. And I'm going to try to be getting some more content up on there. A lot of what I've got on there right now is really rough, and camera's lighting's bad, but really would appreciate it. See, nope, my name Yuri Souza. Okay, cool. What brings you our way, my friend? Are you interested in game dev? I am all rainbows, man. And I don't know if you noticed, but my follower, my little follower guy, is Bubby from Rainbow Islands. I was just kidding, though. I like it, though. Do you have an animated one? Like where the rainbow pulses? But yeah, I really appreciate the follow there. Almost at 100. And I'm in the middle right now of just doing some things to get to the point where Luigi can fly a little bit. Develop games in Unity with a project in progress. Okay. Well, you're probably an expert then compared to me, so just try not to get too... try not to find what I do too cringy. That's a link to the Discord, which came into existence this evening. Middle, center. Alright, let's see if this fixes anything. It might. Come on. So his jump is a little screwy, as is his fall animation. Fall animation is interesting. You like my stream? Been watching for a few hours? Just don't know what to say. That just. I guess I'm just tickled pink. I think you're a swell guy, and I'm glad you decided to stick around. And by golly, I'm gonna try to do the best stream I could possibly do for you guys. Pickled Tank. Anytime I hear that, I always imagine Tinkerbell from Peter Pan trapped in a jar of vinegar, like on Stephen King's desk somewhere. It's interesting how he's colliding like that. I wonder what it could be. It's probably the way I have this. Huh. Oh, you don't get the joke? Okay, yeah, I need to make a little info thing real quick, but long story short, I used to be a spelling bee champion up until the point where I made it to regionals, and my first word was tetanus, and I don't know, I spelled it Tetnis instead of Tetanus. So for the rest of my life, I will be plagued by the knowledge that a word that vaguely sounds like a video game, Tetris. Tetanus, Tetris. Tetanus, Tetris. Especially with the southern accent this guy had, you should have heard it. So pretty much anytime there's a typo in chat, tetanus away. We're a meme factory here. And it's an assembly line. This is one of the few times actually spelling it is actually okay. Like, can you imagine if somebody jumped into the chat right now and out of nowhere they just start saying, like, out of nowhere? I would probably get instantly reported. Of all words, it's tetanus. Maybe we can't spell it. I love it. I love it. Don't feel down. Am I pronouncing your name right? Is it Yuri Souza? Makes a game about getting cut on rusty nails confirmed. We could do that. We can get some rusty nails going. Yeah, Mr. Paddle, that's why I do the fun and relaxing part. I have more fun inspiring and motivating others to go forth and make games. Like my buddy J-Dog. That's what does it for me. Whether or not I make a game is kind of inconsequential to me. Night, Cian. Thanks for hanging out once again. Yeah, J-Dog, throw that link to your Frogger video in chat. I want everybody to see that. Yeah, Undertale and that Miami game. What is it? Hot some. What was it called? Hot something Miami. I inspired you to work on Nightfall. Hotline or Hotline Miami. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you guys have got to check out what J-Dog did. He's been doing game dev for like 1 week. And he's got, I believe, at least 50, 60 hours working on this Frogger demo. It's not even a demo anymore, it's a full game. But update videos for my online game, but my voice is a bit annoying. I don't know, maybe perhaps the fact that you recognize that about yourself means it actually isn't that bad at all. Just a guess. Do you guys think we can get 100 followers tonight? Do you think that's going to happen? I don't know if anybody else is going to come. I'm a little excited. You want to stream, but your voice sucks, and your personality looks like something. You still remember when someone proved you can make a 3D game? Guess it would compare to someone making 3D in a SNES game for the first time. I don't think I do. I think I'm really close. I know the bot says how many I have. Do I have 100? I don't know. And you know, I would even say in game dev, if your voice sounds more nerdy, people are more likely to take you seriously. Yeah, they want to see your game. Like, can you imagine if just out of nowhere, I pop up with some video game trailer, and I'm like, "Welcome back to Smooth Games with Roxxam." I've got a new release for you cool cats this evening. Been working on it for a couple of years now in my mother's basement. It's a real hot track, real smooth number. Kick back, relax, and enjoy some cool gameplay. I would say this guy doesn't make video games. This guy doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, what is going on here? The hot dad bod. Who's It was fun and you made it weird. I love it. Yeah, Drunk Devs is awesome. He also works in Game Maker. And he's kind of like my morning brother, basically, because he streams at like 9 a.m. to midnight. And he takes weekends off as well. Yeah, he refuses. Yeah, and I don't know. I can't really blame him. He's already got so much that he's already worked on. And most of it would probably port seamlessly, but you know, if he were to experience any downtime with what he's got, wouldn't be good. Do some better editing. Yeah, the shorter the better. You want to try to hit that 90-second sweet spot or less. So, Yuri, one thing I try to do with viewers is I try to let them put a little personal touch on whatever project I'm working on this week. Yeah, I mean, with 90 seconds, you gotta imagine if you're pulling up Steam, you're trying to find something, you're trying to get some information real quick, you gotta think of the way kids these days are. 90 seconds for kids these days is almost too long. Assuming that's your demographic. They like to consume it in little morsels, little snippets, little Snapchats, little vines, little tweets. Oh wait, I know what I'm gonna put in this game. Yuri, I've already got it. I've got your thing here. I know what I'm gonna put in for you. Okay, here we go. Now, if you had to pick, if anyone wants to commentate my trailer video, DM you. A squeaky 15-year-old. Well, look. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can do. I'm going to show you something here. I'm pulling up Audacity right now. It sure is nice having a very deep voice. I am glad that the voice is very deep. So I'm just recording that, right? Now I'm going to change the pitch on it and just drop it down.
Having a very deep voice. It sure is nice having a very deep voice. I am glad that the voice is very deep.
There you go.
It sure is nice having a very deep voice. I am glad that the voice is very deep.
Exactly, my friend. I love Audacity. I really do. It's amazing. But you wouldn't even have to do it that drastic. You can just record yourself and then just change the pitch downward ever so slightly. Sure was. Sure was Hagaftiga. Nice need Volksdik. Was it? It's like Klingon Dutch. That's the Klingon Dutch dialect. A beautiful tongue. Remove the whiny bits. Oh, but yeah, Yuri, what I was gonna say is you get to have a mark on this game, and I need you to tell me if you would rather have something for the Cowboys, the Houston Texans, or even a non-Texas team. And that's what's going to go on the football player. That is true. I did make it Anarchy. I made it Anarchy for Caps, so I'm having to trust these guys. I trust people. People using Caps need it. They need to do it. DJ X719. The only way to know how heavy a Red Hot Chili Pepper weighs is to give it away, give it away, give it away now. You got me. And people slowly lost privileges, like a good dad, right? Once made something where you had a Zelda game and it was split up in sectors, and you can create each sector separate. Never did anything with it. Didn't have a limiter on bit amount. Oh my god, so you were just getting like... Man, it only takes one. It only takes one. Where did I put this guy? I'm so stupid. I've been sitting here trying to find where the sprite is, but I forgot that this is one of my guys I didn't pull off the background yet. Oops. Did I delay my stream to account for Twitch delay? What do you mean? Is like my voice not synced up with the video or something? Actually, what I did tonight was I'm streaming simultaneously on YouTube and Twitch, just as a trial to see how it works out. And it required me to change some of my settings a little bit, don't even know how to link to the YouTube version of this. You'd think that would be pretty obvious. I guess it's not though. Wait, maybe it is. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, would you check out the YouTube version of this and tell me if it looks off? And you can see there how how it's got my full name in it, and that's what I'm trying to get out of. I just need 100 subscribers on YouTube to change it. Read somewhere a while back that you can't get affiliated with Twitch if you also stream to YouTube. I believe that is true. I believe that's true. But until I'm affiliated, I'm going to do it, if that makes sense. Because I'm just hoping if there's anybody watching on YouTube that who hasn't stumbled upon Twitch for whatever reason, then they will be able to find my stream in the next few weeks at least. Yeah, that's it. That was my understanding, Crass. When you get affiliated, I've got to make the most of my my anarchy days because I will get affiliated. Now, one thing I was wondering, if I would have to look at the affiliate agreement again. I was thinking you could stream something only to YouTube, but you couldn't stream to both at the same time. Now, for partners, I think it's a little bit different. I would have to look at the rules again, but there's something particular about how if you wait 24 hours, you can upload the content from your Twitch stream to YouTube. And you can stream on another platform, but you just can't do it simultaneously. But I might have misread that. I'd have to look it up again. But yeah, does that even load for you guys at all? I don't know. Can't stream with your Twitch namesake on another platform. Oh, okay. So you can stream as a different brand. You just can't. I can't be like Roxom on YouTube. I don't know, how big is Vine Sauce? Roxanne White. I'll be happy just to get the Roxanne channel. I just need to get the Roxanne channel name back, but I have to have 100 subscribers to do it. They're really picky about changing it. Ah, the Zelda map, yeah. I see that. That's cool, Mr. Paddle. $3,000 viewers, wow. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I really don't think that YouTube is that much of a platform for me anyway. I just wanted to try it just in case there's anybody drifting around over there looking through tutorials and stuff like that. Hayden Blankenship, thanks for the follow, buddy. You rock. This is actually a relative of mine. This is my little nephew. So just keep that in mind, guys. There might be children watching. Not that he's much of a kid anymore. He's a pretty big kid these days. Isn't it your bedtime, though? I think that put us at 99. No, I see what you guys are saying. It's brutal in the end to be streaming and making content and trying to, I guess, live by the whims of these service providers. It's kind of like record companies, honestly. When you think about the way musicians had to deal with that and how many of them started saying, fine, I'm just going to go do my own platform. I'm going to release my own record. Once you get a big enough following, big enough stream, like for instance, I'm a Cutie Pie could say that he was leaving Twitch and just open up I'm a Cutie Pie League of Legends stream and have his own host, servers, and everything. And I'm sure that he would do just fine. But for the rest of us who need the platform more than the platform needs us. Well, and Racel, you know, the thing is, you could try to negotiate it. Yeah, amen to that. Amen to that. I get a little whisper. No, I don't have bedtime. That's true, it is the summer. Well, thanks for tuning in, buddy. We're learning how to make games. Tony, how's the game progressing? Not much, man. We've just been having fun for the most part tonight. I was trying to get Luigi to fly correctly, but I just kept breaking it. So we've just been doing some fun stuff. A little bit of show and tell, a little bit of this and that. Vigi games. Oh, okay. I see that. Yeah, feel free to share relevant stuff. Since I don't think everybody's in the Discord just yet, it's no problem with pasting it here. Yeah, I know, Rachel. I literally just made it. People were talking about it earlier, and I said, "Oh, okay, I'll make a Discord." I always hesitate to make things like that because anytime you make a new version of your online presence, it's something else you have to moderate. But I figured I'd give it a shot. I'll have it normalized by tomorrow. You grab the... That's the link. I'm kind of an old man about that stuff. I'll forget to check my Discord Rockbot. She'll send me my girlfriend will send me a Snapchat and I'll look at it 3 weeks later. Well, guys, my guy from Texas, I don't know if he's still around. But what team should this football player be for? Any votes? You get 1 vote if you say it in chat. Oh, you're not from Texas? All right, we got 1 for Eagles. Okay. All right. Looking like Eagles. Looking like Eagles. You're pretty damn close to that already. You don't know any American team. Okay, okay. What if I just take the easy way out and make him a Cleveland Brown? The easiest helmet. Ah, cool, cool. I'm glad you stopped by, Nerd with Paddle. Seems like you like to do the same kind of stuff I do. You got your little P bar. Yep. Get, let's see. Wait, he wants to duel me? Okay. I lost. I haven't seen a single person win slots. I think it's completely rigged. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't risk any points on it at all. I'm gonna go broke. It's a good thing I get points all the time. Maybe. Maybe. I have to make this thing bigger. What do you think, Crass? Hey, Yuri, I don't know. Did you see my turtle? Did you see my turtle from last night? Were you here when I had that pulled up? Yeah, Spencer201 suggested this turtle. I put it in the game. It's an enormous, monstrous boss. Yeah, yeah. Yep, that's where I got it from. I think it only lets you do the command like once every few minutes. And I think I did it that way so people couldn't just flat out lose money. My gosh, I am going broke. I have no money. None. Object, quarterback. It's gonna be a beast. Yeah, I think so too, honestly. This reminds me of the mini world and the giant world. We've got these just enormous hulking monsters. This is what happens if an eagle flies to Cleveland. Oh, nice. You got Mega Man. It's Star Trek, and this is Captain Kirk in his weekend best. No, it's Skyrim. Yeah, we've got some big monsters here. A buster cannon on your arm? Really? I toyed around with a few mods for that game, but I never saw that one. at all. You have to realize I'm so distracted. Whatever you guys say in chat, I will just immediately believe. Especially if it's plausible, because it would not surprise me if that actually exists somewhere. Like if somebody modified a crossbow to make that work. Just had to scrap Nightfall and now making a clone of Super Smash Bros. With full online matchmaking. Are you doing it for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System as well? Let's see, is that Pokemon? That looks like a Pokemon, Mr. Paddle. Mr. Bodecci, be careful with that matchmaking. People will complain about who they get matched against. What brings you by so late, Mr. Bodecci? Am I saying that right, or is it pronounced differently? My brain hurts. I just spent the last hour just making a bridge show up. You got it though, right? You got it. This is what Drew Brees feels like behind the New Orleans Saints offensive line. Big Luigi. I've got to be forgetting something. Hey, that's my Easter egg, man. I'm gonna show you. That's one part of the map I intentionally left collision detection out. I got 99 follows and I just need one. It's kind of funny that he's all jumpy. That Kaiser blocks? I'm not entirely sure I know what those are. Down. Invisible blocks designed to take a life. Oh, yeah. I'm hung up on the spelling. Are they spelled K-A-S-I-E-R or is it K-A-I? I mean, I guess it's K-A-I because it's Japanese, right? That makes sense. The roll. I think it's just an anglicism. Like it's a Kaizo block, but we spell it however. Lettuce Smoke Studios. Lettuce Smoke Studios, you are my 100th follower. And with that being said, you do more than just rock. Let's get some hype in the chat for 100 followers.
Sometimes I feel like I really don't belong here. Like I'm supposed to be someplace else.
Hercules, son.
I know it doesn't make any sense.
No, I stopped it. I stopped it before 30 seconds. The video's at a minute, but I think I stopped the music before it hit 30. I should be good though. But you're honestly right. If I were to go any more than 30 seconds and I tried to upload this, like pull a clip or a highlight to YouTube, it would be flagged. It's shocking. Like my Pac-Man video that I uploaded to YouTube has something like 69 copyright strikes on it. Did I really just say something like 69? Like, I think it is exactly 69 copyright strikes. My goodness. Crunchy Tuna Games sings karaoke Disney songs for Game Wisp subs and $5 or more donations. Well, I mean, honestly, like the way I feel when I come on stream is more like it's a little bit more like this. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. That's the way I feel. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? Download Game Maker Studio 2 and learn how to make a game. No. Yeah, Cress, I did theater prior to doing the stand-up comedy stuff to get used to doing it. To get used to being on stage. I did quite a few plays in college. The reason that I am such an advocate of Game Maker Studio is not just because of some of the things I've been able to crank out really quickly, but also because of, if you look at what J-Dog has done with Frogger, I keep asking him to paste this link, but he literally went from zero, nothing, to being able to make a full playable game in just a few days. And it's just really motivating to jump into something super easy. I think it's super easy, all things considered. You trying to get some more Hercules going, huh? You could tell instantly. I'll take that as a compliment, man. I feel like I can pick up on that when I watch your stream too. That's why I see a kind of a kindred spirit. But yeah, J-Dog came into the stream with nothing. Just hanging out. One of my first viewers hung out for the whole stream, made him a moderator. He went and downloaded it, went and made his Frogger game. Just, man. And tonight his mom gave up the credit card. Said go get the $100 version, son. You've earned it. You didn't do theater, was too far from the rest of your classes. Good guy, mom. Well, hey, you're never too old. You're never too old. Honestly, getting ready for streams feels like it reminds me of getting ready for shows. Tell you how to make a classic game and I'll do it as fast as you can from scratch. That's not a bad idea. I would say something like, what would be a good one? Maybe Akari Warriors 3. I wouldn't call it a classic. But Akari Warriors 3, if I recall, had this very interesting mechanic where if you died and you were playing with another player, you could just push all the buttons repeatedly, just in any order, and it would bring you back to life as long as you did it while your partner was still alive. It's one of those kind of Double Dragon kind of style games where you're just going through and it's just a beat 'em up kind of game. Oh, okay. That was something else. Oh, Luigi. Oh, that's why it's messing up. I forgot to delete this extra line of this extra code block. Man, I love the Akari Warriors thing. Let's see. I don't know why I did this. Just forgot to delete it. I don't think it matters, but maybe. What do we got here? Very weird. In a very strange little collision bounce. What I forgot. Oh. Middle center. Okay. It's his feet. Is it your feet, Luigi? I bet that's what it is. Can you guys still awake? Got about 30 minutes left here before I force myself to turn the carriage back into a pumpkin for the evening. You can just play the Cinderella outro in your head, so I don't have to actually make it. Otherwise, I will. Know any terrible games that could use an update to make it better? Oh my gosh. Superman from Atari. The Atari 2600 Superman. NES. Oh, okay. Tried to really think back. Oh, if it can be older, then yes, Superman from the Atari 2600. That game made no sense. It had incomprehensible graphics. It had, I mean, it's Superman, right? It's Superman, and the gameplay is basically you being 4 or 5 pixels flying around, blowing out your TV speakers, and hoping something happens. I don't know, I guess at the time they did the best they could, but I remember being very confused by that game's existence as a young one. What are we doing here? It might be too late for me to have any idea why he's falling the way he is. Once that brain turns off, it turns off, doesn't it? Not like it was already on, really. Now, that's a good one. The E.T. Atari. That was a joke. That was the most cash grab joke. That's even better. Really, that's even better. Oh, this could be because the sprites are different sizes. Ah, yeah. This is something to keep in mind. If your graphics ever seem to lack consistency, it might be because you have just minor pixel differences. Gotcha. 28. That's what I'll need to change. Here we have Hyper Phoenix's logo. I'm gonna pull it up. Rainbot Gaming. Now, are you gonna have any rain and any bots as well? Or are we just gonna stick with the rainbow? Make these the same size. That's my problem. Pretty sure this is the problem. 32. And I'm resizing the canvas instead of just the sprite itself. Two. Two. Okay, let's see if this makes a difference. It should. Oops, cut his head off. Okay. Luigi start. Yeah, that's still acting strange. And I think it's because I have the collision set up to work, at least as far as these platforms go. It's optimized for the little guy. And it's something about the way it's rounding the sprite height here that's making him kind of wiggly. Alright, I'm going to jump into, since we got about 20 more minutes, I'm going to jump back into Super Mario Brothers. Just see if anything jumps out at me. Might be fun to do. Or should I say Super Luigi Bro? That's my guy right there. Oh yeah, I know. Well, it's okay, that's working. I forgot. I was thinking maybe I didn't have that added in. It's that extra life. Give me it. Here's my little Kaizo block, except it's not designed to kill you. What's it called if it's not designed to kill you? What if it's designed to give you a life? Little Luigi. Any suggestions on what you guys would like to see next week? I've heard people say Contra. I've heard all kinds of different things so far. Can you modify this to make Luigi World? Essentially, that's what I did, at least as far as the platforming mechanics goes, using the let's see, Earthworm Jim, Super Metroid. A Metroid game could be good. Crass, I don't know if I could do Earthworm Jim justice with that art. That'd be like doing Toe Jam and Earl, you know? Dr. Mario. Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, that would be kind of cool to make. When I think about Ghosts and Goblins, to make like a. Okay, so guys, tell me what you think about this, okay? I should have done a straw poll, but if I do a straw poll, then I feel like I'm locked into a vote. What about a Ghosts and Goblins game, right? Where the way it works is, it's got permadeath, but at the beginning of the game, there's a chest. And once you reach a certain point, you can choose to decide, do I want to go back and store my equipment for whoever comes after me, or do I just want to keep on going, right? Kind of like how Diablo 3 works in hardcore mode. So it's like, it would be like a Diablo hardcore mode, but just for a Ghosts and Goblins kind of thing. That way it's not as punishing. Like, it's not like every single game you're starting off with nothing. Or maybe it needs to be nothing, I don't know. It was kind of the Dark Souls of my generation. As a lad. Rogue Legacy meets Spelunky meets Dead Cells. Exactly that, yes. With wall jumps. Super Twitch buffering? This isn't buffering, is it? I hope not. Okay, these are all good ideas. These are all good ideas. And, you know, sometimes if I get super ambitious and I want to do more technical stream, I can really hunker down and try to crank something out that has all the mechanics. I've just been enjoying having so much fun with you guys that sometimes it's a little hard to focus, to be quite honest. And when you couple that with my inexperience, well, you know, you're bound to get some unexpected results. Aladdin for Genesis. I see you on day 204. Oh, that's a good idea. The original Ninja Gaiden. I mean, that was kind of a Dark Souls kind of game. Sort of. It's just as far as the gameplay went. Yeah, I remember digging through Nintendo Power magazines trying to find the Infinite Lives code for Lion King. Time to look for Castlevania sprites. Your remote took a lot of abuse because of that game. Would redo SNES Lion King. That's true. And with the way that game worked, a lot of it was just the camera. I had somebody suggested that earlier this week, like the NES Final Fantasy. I just feel like I would be doing menu creation simulator for the whole week. Lion King is not a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, it's really not. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a fighting game. Street Fighter. Yeah, I've done projectiles and different parameters of the projectiles, different kinds of collisions, particle effects, that kind of stuff. A little bit. Let's see, top 100 NES games. Oh, sorry, that was a little bit loud, guys. Crash, yeah, dude. Thanks for coming, man. I'll see you hopefully sometime tomorrow. Is that Bubsy? Or Tiny? Yeah, it looks like Bubsy or Tiny Toons. Tiny Toon Adventure. Oh, I remember this one. I don't know what this one is. There's Dr. Mario. Oh, Lolo. Do you guys ever play Lolo? A really interesting little puzzle game. Oh, the old Bomberman. Each week could be a new level of Battletoads. Wait, there's Castlevania, I think. I think that's Castlevania. And this is Rescue Rangers. I could use a burger right now. I mean, the only reason I do a game a week is because I feel like if I just sat here and tried to make a game be perfect, it wouldn't make for a super interesting stream. I mean, there's already guys with a lot of experience doing that, where they do their update streams, making games perfect. My purpose with this stream is to be here and to motivate people to just jump in and give it a shot. That's why I'm here. And hopefully you guys have a good time while we're doing it. Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Wait a minute. Did they make an NES Lion King? Were they still making games when that came out? And like, what was that, like 94? Or was it 92? I thought it was 94. Do you guys remember Yoshi's Cookie? There's Contra. That puzzle game. It's kind of like Candy Crush. Oh. The Legend of Zelda. Huh, I wonder why. I wonder why Kirby was the biggest. Spy versus Spy? Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping track of all these, by the way, guys. Really old. Oh, the Noid. Was that the Noid game? What was that? Another Lolo game? Or Bubble? No, it was Bubble Bobble. Ah, this is another Lolo game. I wouldn't dare try to do Link to the Past just yet. I don't have the skills. I'm not there. I would love to. Now Star Fox, yeah, that's another one of those. With the way they did the presentation of that game, I just couldn't do it justice. Bomberman? Like NES Bomberman? This is Pugsley, like Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, I think. You play as Zelda? The Legend of Link. I loved X-Men on the Genesis. X-Men, Sonic. What I usually try to do when I pick a game is I try to get one good core mechanic that I can learn from it. Oh yeah, I agree. But you know how badass the graphics were? Yeah. Well, it's even the same too. Like, do you remember when GoldenEye came out on the Nintendo 64? How we thought just, I mean, look how realistic this gun is. Graphics can't get any better than this. We have 3D now. This is what 3D graphics are. This Hello Kitty Island Adventure? What was that? I'm questioning whether or not this guy actually ranked these in any particular way. I feel like he did it just with any random 100 games to make people comment. There's Kirby. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I know he doesn't have it in order. I feel like he could have just called this. I mean, he's got that number ticking down, but I don't know. Huh. Hey Spencer, you're catching me right at the tail end, my friend. Your turtle is still big and healthy, and doing well. Blood Swords 88, thanks for the follow, man. You rock. I appreciate it. Not sure how long you've been watching, but if you're just now joining us, I usually end the stream around midnight, just in a couple minutes, but I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, it's not sick. He's been smoking that same cigarette. You changed your mind? Oregon Trail, yeah. I mean, Oregon Trail could be cool. Man, there's a lot of possibilities. I've been saving what you guys are saying there. I'm gonna throw this link in the chat right now. This is for the Discord. If you guys haven't joined this yet, feel free to jump in. I can't promise that I'm gonna be I'm gonna remember to check it as often as I should, but I know some people have requested it, so I've added that on there, and I'll be adding a link down below. Other than that, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. It's kind of open. Might do a little bit more Super Luigi World, but other than that, I plan to do some show and tell. If you guys are working on some projects, around 8 o'clock, come in, we can start looking at each other's stuff. Be kind of fun. And I'm going to find somebody to host, or I drift off to slumber. It's all good, Spencer. It's all good. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's find somebody. Give me a deadline and I'll make Bomberman 1 week, sure. I'm actually, guys, I'm going to host a guy who also works in Game Maker. Jeff Dev doesn't work in Game Maker, but I believe this stream does. He does some pretty cool stuff. So the raid message can be whatever you guys want it to be. Just say something nice. Say it came from Rockzom stream. Tell our friend here at Undergroundies Rockzom sent you, and hopefully you guys are having a good night, good morning, whatever it is for you. But that's it for me. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow at 8 p.m.